Thank you for coming to our annual event to kick off Workzone Awareness Week, which begins today in Wisconsin and throughout the nation.
It's tragic to lose anyone in a work zone, and it comes with a number of responsibilities for our drivers. Be careful, be alert, slow down, expect sudden stops. This kind of awareness and being careful when we drive through our work zones will reduce those crashes and those fatalities that we have.
So work zone safety is everyone's responsibility. Work zones play a key role in maintaining and upgrading our nation's highways, and the only way to do that is to actually get in and do the work in these conditions with many, many different traffic variables. All these different variables create combination of factors that equate to crashes and other incidents within the work zones. Those crashes could include injuries and fatalities. But work zone incidents impact everyone. It's more than just car crashes and injuries to passengers and drivers, as well as pedestrians and bicyclists. But actually, work zone incidents is the leading cause of death for the bridge and road construction industry. There's things such as backovers, rollovers, and fall incidents that happen. So work zone incidents definitely go to more than just the traffic you see behind us.
This summer, you're going to see an increased presence like you do all summer long with not just our agency, but our partner agencies in these construction zones. We recognize the fact that a law enforcement presence can deter certain behaviors. The behaviors that we most commonly see in the work zones are rear-end collisions. That's by far the most common. What causes them? It's caused by a number of factors. Number one is speeding, going too fast, and following too close, tailgating, if you will. Those are the primary factors. The other thing that we're seeing, especially today, everybody's tied to a cell phone, so distracted driving has a role. I guess what we're asking the public is we're reminding them when they see the orange barrels, frankly, anytime, but especially when you see the orange barrels, pay specific attention. There's no way of knowing. You might not be able to see through the van or the vehicle ahead of you that somebody is slowing down quickly. And at 55 miles an hour, you're traveling 80 feet a second. In 1 second, you could be running into them. So we're asking you to be careful. I remind everybody that cell phone use in general, or as a whole, to talk on a handheld cell phone is not allowed in construction zones. Texting and driving, that's not allowed anywhere, anytime. So we're asking you to pay attention when you're in the construction zones. Again, be aware of changing conditions, be aware of lane shifts, and try to minimize distractions.
I'm hoping that when people see the orange barrels, they see the construction, people often get frustrated. They might have to go a little bit slower, might have to take a detour. But I hope people always keep in mind the men and women who are working on these roadways. These folks are members of our community, they're our friends, they're our neighbors, they're our families. And they're out there doing their job, which by definition is making our lives safer. They're fixing, rebuilding, and repaving our roads. And it makes us safer. We want to make sure that they all get home safe. Getting to your destination a couple minutes earlier or getting a peek at that text message is not worth someone losing their life or becoming seriously injured, which unfortunately happens across the nation every year. So we're just asking people and giving them a friendly reminder to think about the folks who are out there on the road doing that construction. We have many employees in Dane County, both in county government and private contractors, who are out there doing their jobs. And at night, these folks go home to their families. We want to make sure that they get there and get there safe.
All the projects we work on, safety is a top priority. And we urge it to be a top priority for everyone as well. Please eliminate distractions and put your phones down. This ensures a safe work zone for all of our employees as well as the rest of the traveling public. This allows us to get home to our families at the end of the day and all be safe.
As you can see behind me, orange barrels line Verona Road as crews improve safety and enhance the mobility of this major corridor. The men and women working hard to deliver these projects have families to go home to at the end of each day. So help us remind your family, your friends, your co-workers, that Workzone awareness must occur all the time.